Emily was enjoying life on the island of Sodor. She seemed to like every job Sutapamite gave her, but maybe that was just because she was in a new place. One day, Emily was in the yard with Edward and James. In the yard, there was an old set of buffers. The engines always tried to avoid it. "Coming through, Emily!" Emily saw that James was moving too fast towards the buffers.
James!
But it was too late. Oh, snap my piston! Emily, the yard is no place to play your silly whistle games.
I wasn't playing games. I tried to warn you.
Rubbish! You whistle all the time, whether you're passing an engine, or an empty station, or forest. That's kind of true.
I was trying to help you, James, not scare you off the rails.
Come on, you two. It was only an accident. But James and Emily were too cross to listen. They refused to speak to each other for the rest of the day. That night at the sheds, they were still fuming. "Edward, tell Emily that I won't speak to her until she apologizes to me for startling me."
Oh? Well, you can tell James, Edward, that I won't apologize until he apologizes to me for accusing me of trying to startle him.
Edward, who was never given the chance to speak anyway, went to sleep instead. The next morning, Sutapam came to see James. "Donald has been delayed with his goods train at the far side of the island. I need you to help Douglas with the heavy goods today, James." "Yes, sir. I could use some time out of this yard." "Is he not going to complain that they aren't passengers?"
Not talking to me still? Very mature, James.
"I am very mature. I don't play silly games in the yard." "Hello, Douglas. I've come to help you pull this train. Also, I hope that Sir Talpham gets that signal box fixed soon. It hasn't exactly been the same since Donald bashed into it." "Aye, the fat controller said you'd be coming. You might be finding some other help though, James. Me brake hose has failed and I won't be going anywhere today." Figures. Not to worry, I'm sure I can handle it myself." James coupled up to the train and heaved with all his might. At last, he got the train moving, albeit very, very slowly. By the time he reached Knapford, James was worn out. "I'll never get this over Gordon's Hill on my own." "Edward, can you please help me with this train? Douglas is broken down and it's too heavy." "I wish I could, James, but I'm pulling my passenger train right now." "Great."
Hello, Douglas.
"Aye, Lassie, you've got to find James straight away. He's off on a fool's errand."
What do you mean?
"Alas, we were supposed to haul the heavy goods together, but me brake hose ain't working, and now he's gone without another engine. He'll never make it all the way to Vicarstown alone."
Well, he isn't talking to me right now, but I guess I can try.
"Go get him. I believe in you." "All right, you can do this."
Hey, do you need any help?
"I think I can manage."
Okay.
"Emily, wait. I know I've been very stupid. Look, I'm sorry for being rude to you. I could really use your help, actually. I can hardly move on my own."
Do I get to whistle whenever I want?
Sure, if that matters to you."
Deal.
"So, you never said where you came from?"
You never asked, silly.
"Oh, sorry."
It's alright. I used to be a mainland engine, and then I worked worked on a smaller railway to keep out of the museum.
Museum? I didn't think an engine as fine as you would get put in a museum.
Well, they said I was too slow for the main line. Mr. Top Hat lets me on it here. I like that a lot. He saved me when my railway closed.
Yeah, he seems to do that quite a bit. Toby, Edward, Donald, and Douglas, he saved all of them.
Well, I'm very glad for that.
Finally, the journey was over. Thanks for helping me, Emily. That was a very nice run.
I'm glad I could help. We should do it again sometime.
Maybe.
Race back to the Timoth?
Sure, on my mark. Ready, set, go!